Today we're exploring one of the strangest spatial anomalies in the SCP Foundation universe, SCP-5585, a creepy old mansion on the Salem estate that hides something much more than a spooky house. What begins like a haunted mansion turns into a dreamlike nightmare that warps physics, space, and human perception itself. This anomaly mixes architecture, metaphysics, and the search for ultimate knowledge all under one roof. SCP-5585 is an 18th-century English-style mansion located on the historic Salem estate. From the outside, it looks old but stable, showing no signs of decay except some ash and mysterious burn marks on its walls. But that exterior is only a shell compared to what's happening inside. From the moment you step inside, the mansion ceases to behave like a normal building. Hallways stretch on forever, loop back on themselves, and warp in impossible ways. Doors don't just open, they can send you sideways in space or let you see yourself passing through them from behind. Time and movement change without warning. One step might feel like a minute, another might feel like an eternity. The mansion is so large inside that its rooms and corridors are effectively bigger than its exterior footprint, making mapping nearly impossible. Gravity stops obeying normal laws, people can walk on walls and ceilings, and spaces can shift under their feet. Covering much of the interior are dark green, flesh-like veins that snake across walls, floors, and ceilings. These veins exude a mysterious clear liquid that, upon analysis, is chemically similar to human cerebral fluid, like the building itself might be connected to mind or dreaming. Inside the mansion lie 5,585 to 1 instances, ghostly translucent humanoids with no discernible features, just faint green glowing eyes. They drift aimlessly, sometimes walking through walls or the ground, popping in and out of visibility. Their purpose, if there is one, remains unknown. 5585 was originally built in 1754 and remained in the hands of the Salem family, a powerful lineage deeply involved in paramancy, psychic research, and occult sciences. Over time, they became obsessed with enhancing and manipulating psychic abilities, often crossing ethical and physical boundaries. As generations passed, most of the Salems suffered degenerative neurological conditions that left them isolated. By the mid-20th century, only a few remained. One of them, Joshua Salem, continued his work in psychology and psionics and eventually came into contact with the Pentagram, a rival anomalous research group. Documents shared with the Foundation were cryptic and contradictory, but they helped the Foundation establish control of the estate. When Foundation researchers first entered 5585, they were shocked. Hallways could expand indefinitely, gravity twisted itself, and some doors led to impossible spatial loops. To make exploration even slightly survivable, the Foundation developed a special suit called the Euclidean hazard suit, designed to protect personnel from the mansion's most serious spatial distortions. With these hazard suits, explorers could negate some of the interior's worst effects and make real progress into the mansion's core. Using these suits, the Foundation sent in expeditions to understand the mansion's geometry, only to find that it blurs the line between place and dream. In one exploration team's log, researchers encountered a being designated SCP-5585, who appeared to be Joshua Salem himself. But this Joshua wasn't quite human anymore. He sat at a table surrounded by surreal greenery, wearing devices attached to his head. In conversations with him, he claimed that the mansion and its bizarre spatial effects weren't random, they were tied to dreams, perception, and alternate realities. He explained that the mansion was like a bridge between overlapping realities, a place where what you think, dream, and perceive becomes physical. Joshua introduced the idea that dreams themselves could be vectors of reality, and that the mansion was the product of centuries of psychic experiments and anchored thought. This ties 5585 to deeper SCP themes about mind, reality, and cognition as anomalous forces, similar to other anomalies that defy physical laws by warping perception. Because 5585 was unpredictable and dangerous, containment was tentative. Then, things escalated. The mansion's anomalous influence suddenly expanded beyond its perimeter, weakening its exterior. Walls destabilized, the mansion exploded outward, releasing a pillar of white light and a swarm of spawned entities. From this explosion emerged Joshua Salem, now fully free, carrying what appeared to be a small humanoid, surrounded by a mass of entities transforming into twisted chimeric monsters. Foundation forces declared an alpha-level breach as reality itself began to distort, gravity failed, objects floated, and personnel were left suspended midair. Then in a surreal moment, Joshua Salem raised its hand and caused the horde of entities to transform into a single shimmering sphere of light. Reality became unstable for everyone nearby before the sphere ultimately shrunk and vanished, leaving the mansion in ruins. In the aftermath, the site suffered casualties, and the mansion itself was irreparably destroyed. The remaining anomalous substance, SCP-5585-2, dissipated, ending the immediate threat but leaving questions unanswered. SCP-5585 stands at the intersection of spatial anomaly, psychic legacy, and metaphysical horror. What began as a mansion built by a family obsessed with enhancing their minds became a place where dreams become tangible and dangerous. Unlike simple haunted houses, this anomaly bends physics, perception, and reality itself. It's more than a scary house, it's a testament to the cost of trying to transcend normal cognition, blending elements of spatial distortion, ontological paradox, and the SCP trend of mind-based reality bending, similar in theme to anomalies that toy with perception, memory, and alternate dimensions. Thanks for watching, and follow for more SCP deep dives. If you enjoyed diving into the twisted hulls of SCP-5585 with me, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. This channel now uploads exclusive long-form SCP breakdowns you won't find anywhere else. Want more SCP horror, lore, and analysis? Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook for daily bites, behind-the-scenes content, and community highlights. Links are in the description. Let me know what SCP you want covered next, and thank you for exploring the anomalous with us.